Good morning, everyone. It's Michael George, and I'm here to post another video. And it's a beautiful day here. The sun has just come out, and it's going to be a glorious day. Every day is a blessing day, as I always say. It's about 40 degrees right now, but right now it's not so glorious in Jamaica and Cuba. As a lot of you probably know, Hurricane Melissa has hit those two islands, Category 5. And I just want to pray for everybody who lives in both Jamaica and in Cuba. And I pray for the family and friends of people who they know they're from Jamaica and Cuba. I worked at Wegmans for 18 and a half years, and one of my good friends was Karan Price, who is from Jamaica originally before coming here. And we both started at the same time, January 2005. And he was always very kind and nice to me. And I just gave him a call, sent him a message, and I'm praying for him. He used to go down to Jamaica every year. He would save his vacation days and go down at the end of December and go down and see his family and friends. So I'm praying for them and that everything's okay. The hurricane's already ravaged them already, and now it's hit Cuba. So I pray for everybody that has family and friends down there. It's a tough experience, but thoughts and prayers with all of them. And I also want to say thoughts and prayers for all the millions of people that are dealing with problems based on the government shutdown. If my mom was still alive, she would be going through issues because towards the end of her life, she was a person that would get her groceries via EBT or SNAP. And right now, those funds are not being used based on the fact that the government's been shut down for several weeks now. So millions of people are having trouble eating, just putting food on the table. And it really sucks. And I feel bad for everybody that's involved with that situation. So I pray for them. My thoughts and prayers are with them right now as well. And on a personal note, I want to send out my thoughts and prayers with a dear friend of mine, Annie Ciadella. She just had a procedure done on her back yesterday, and I know she's going to recover as soon as possible. She's going to be 100%, but I pray for her. I love her very much. She's been very helpful in getting me on the right path. Like I've said in previous videos, her family, Ciadella family, has helped save my life. So my thoughts and prayers are with her right now. And I also want to say thoughts and prayers to a good friend of mine that I talked about in a previous video when I talked about Wegmans, Steve Barone. I don't know if he's working today, but I know he texted me that he didn't work yesterday because his back was bothering him. Backs can be very tricky. I know from personal experience, not me personally, but my dad never was the same when he was working at a company called AJ Camp. And it was an icy day, and he was just coming up on the truck, and he slipped on a piece of ice and fell on the concrete. And he was never quite the same after that. I remember him coming home that day. His back was really bothering him, and off and on, and always bothered him pretty much the rest of his life. He never got surgery or anything like that. And my good friend Steve is kind of the same way, where he's always had problems with his back. Comes and goes. Sometimes he's doing great, and then other times it doesn't. So my thoughts and prayers with him right now. Hopefully he's even working today. If he's not, then I hope that his back will feel better and that he can get back to being pain-free. And the theme of this video is thoughts and prayers. Because what exactly does that mean? It just means thinking of someone you love or thinking of just somebody else in general and saying a prayer for them. But I look at the word think, and as I said in the previous video, Pastor Bill Kirk on Sunday said, to me personally, I felt like that you should chill and that don't live your life in fear and don't be thinking about the past or fearing the future. And one of the things when you're home in your house by yourself is that you tend to think a lot. And thinking is a good thing a lot of times. Preparing for your day, whether you're at work, at home, doing stuff outside, thinking can be good. You want to be prepared for what you're going to do for the day. But a lot of times, thinking can be a bad thing because you start thinking about stuff in the past, start thinking about your future may not be where you want it to be, and you start to get anxiety, my biggest sin. And as a result, you're not in the proper frame of mind. So one of the things that my dear friend Andy Ciadella has done for me is that he sends me these Spotify episodes by Pastor Greg Laurie. And Greg Laurie is probably as famous of a pastor as there is right now. He's doing the Lord's work every day. And one of his episodes, he talked about that when you ever have issues, when you ever start thinking too much, get down on your knees and pray. So yesterday, I had a half hour during the day where I wasn't chilling, I wasn't relaxing. And I started getting close to being in a negative space. And then I got down on my knees and I prayed. And the rest of the day was not nearly as bad. So I think thoughts and prayers not only is something that you give to loved ones or someone who needs support and needs help, but it's also for your mental state. That every time you're thinking maybe a little bit too much about life and what life's given you, get down on your knees and pray. Because God's always there for you at all times. And he'll answer that prayer. So I just wanted to share that today. Like I said, my thoughts and prayers to everybody that lives in Jamaica and Cuba, and for all the family and friends of people who live there. I'm praying for you all and hope this hurricane doesn't devastate your livelihood. So like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want, because I love people. I love animals. I love you all, because life is good. God is good. God bless you all, and thank you for listening.